Hello Mallards, it is Tuesday. This morning I woke up early and mowed the lawn and took a shower, so I've already had a very productive day. But I'm meeting with Ashley. We're at Picasso Moments Bakery. I'm pretty excited. It looks delicious. And there's also boba tea, and there's also this wild post-it note jungle happening here that I can add stuff to. So I might doodle something on a post-it note, but we're gonna hang out, chill, be friends.
Yeah.
What about you? How's your day been so far?
It's been good. I applied for more jobs today.
Ooh,
so that was
hey!
fun.
That's also very productive. Go you.
Yeah, and then I played some games. And I ate goldfish.
Yeah. All right.
The snack, not real.
Just actual goldfish. She just pops them back from the pet store. Can you imagine? All right, so technically this is part 4 of the day. So since you last saw me, I finished meeting with Ashley. We had a lovely time talking about some business stuff that she wants to do. And then I had a 1-hour call with the Dyer King because she is developing a show and wanted some brainstorm ideas. And my absolute favorite thing to do is brainstorm show ideas. And now we're on to part number 4. It's double stuff Oreos.
Yay!
No, I'm kidding. Part number 4 is hanging out with Danny
Hello!
and getting a PowerPoint of La Selección.
Or the selection series, if I had chosen the English cover, but apparently I didn't.
I kind of love that. Yeah, so I'm going to learn about the selection. I'll update you if as things become interesting.
It's gonna get wild.
Apparently in this world, the US and Mexico and Canada have become whatever is happening here.
Good luck.
Now that I've zoomed in, I believe it definitely says likely. So I was born in Likely. I currently live in Claremont. And I've realized it's not sorta, it's just soda. Like Minnesota. Soda.
I thought it said sofa.
Is where I lived. But I'm obsessed. What a wild trip we're about to go on.
Yeah, this was just page 1.
All right, so now we've gotten to the point where the prince is playing hot or not with every girl in the realm and has picked one from each of the provinces. So now 35 girls get to go hang out where he plays yet another more intense round of hot or not. But I just want to give mad props to the author of this book. I don't know their name. Because they came up with 35 names. And I'm impressed by that because coming up with names is hard.
You go.
And these are pretty good. Obviously, I have not read these books. Only Danny has. But I think the number one thing that is confusing me right now is the rules of technology.
It's so wild.
Because they have television that they are all watching, but they don't have cameras.
No. Well, if you go to if you go to an official place, like an office, they will have a camera that you can use.
Yeah.
But you can't afford your own camera.
But you can afford your own television.
I picture like old shitty 1950s televisions.
Yeah, who knows? Anyway, people have television, but only the super rich have phone lines.
Yep.
And only businesses have cameras. And who knows? Also, there are no books because history is outlawed. So it's a weird place.
Yes.
A quick update. We are through book 1, things that I have learned. America, who is the main character, was stuck in a love triangle that she just like noped out of. Which I appreciate. I like Chris and think that the prince should end up with Chris because she seems really nice. But the looks that Danny has been giving me lead me to believe that that won't happen. And also, there's a girl who's terrible and should have been kicked out, but she's probably good for ratings. So they kept her on. And they got down to 6 people, and that's where book 1 ends. So now we are ready for book 2. Book 2. Only 6 remain. This one is in English. Update for book 2. The king is a jerk. We knew that going in. America cannot decide between her 2 lover boys and will go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until she learns that one of them, the prince, has suffered abuse and trauma and therefore is the obvious choice because you can take care of him and fix him, and that makes him the best one.
Absolutely.
And they go from 6 to 4 girls. They went from 35 to 6 in the first book. And in the second book, they go from 6 to 4. And one of those was because she fell in love with somebody else and got in trouble, not because they eliminated her. So anyway, now we're on to book 3, and that's what you missed on the selection. We have reached the end, and what a wild ending it was. So the end of book 3 starts with, you know, who's she gonna pick-ness of it all. Even though she did decide on Maxim because, you know, he's been abused, but then she, like, changes her mind several times because he, like, kisses another girl or, like, whatever. I don't know. It's not like he's part of a bachelor contest where he has to show interest in all of these girls for television. You figure she would have figured that out by now. But America's not the smartest.
No.
Anyway, then the rebels attack. Oh, first off, she gets eliminated, obviously, because she does another bad thing, and then the king gets really mad, and he's like, nah, that's it, you're out. And so she gets eliminated because also, in addition to, like, her doing a bad thing, she does an actual bad thing because she kisses her other love again, and the prince sees her, and he's like, well, that's it, you're out. So she's eliminated. He's proposing to another girl. When the proposal is happening, they are attacked by rebels. And her guard lover boy, who she just kissed, like maybe yesterday in this timeline, maybe even less than that ago, gets her to a safe room, but like gets shot on the way there. And then she is in the safe room for days. That is what I'm being told.
Yes.
And when she gets out, her soldier boy has a whole other love.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes it seem like she was in there for a while because he forgot about the girl that he literally just kissed and got kicked out. But then she goes to see the prince and the art looks like this. You're telling me that this is a man who has been out of battle for days? This guy? Him? Nah, I don't believe it. Anyway, apparently the book just ends with him being like, hey, will you be my wife? Does she say yes?
Yes.
Okay, and then she says yes. But they don't, this is false advertising.
Correct. This is just random fan art.
They don't get married.
Yeah, no,
they in don't this get book. And this is the end of the original trilogy. Okay, finished. In an unexpected turn of events, I've convinced Danny to download a game that I've wanted to play but couldn't because I don't own a Windows computer. And so we're going to maybe play Stray Gods, the role-playing musical, which I'm pretty excited for.
Yeah.
I successfully convinced Danny to play the whole first act of Stray Gods, and it was awesome.
It was fantastic.
I actually... It made me want a PC because I want to keep playing, so I'll just have to show up here again, I guess, and we'll play here. But it's really fun. Would absolutely recommend that game. If you like musicals, if you like Greek gods, or if you like any mixture of the above,
or
play
choose
this
your
game.
own adventure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm in for.
It was so fun. Anyway, I'm going to go home and probably just watch an episode of The Expanse, which I won't talk about, so it's better to end the video with friends. I'll see you tomorrow.